10 great campsites for the low, low price of $0.
So during our 2 years in our Embassy RV, we've been in 41 states, and we like to camp in a variety of different places, from national park campgrounds to state park campgrounds, Corps of Engineers, etc. But we also like once in a while to do some boondocking on free public land. And so we decided to bring you our 10 favorite free campsites from our first 2 years on the road. Hey, one quick addition before we get to our list of top 10 free campsites. If you've been in a great boondocking site that's not on our list, how about put the name of it and its location in our comments? And that way we can take all of your comments and assemble a list that we will then distribute to all of you at a later time for your use and enjoyment. It would be helpful if in your comment you could be as precise as possible about the location of the free campsite that you're recommending and a little bit about why you recommend it. Thanks very much.
So here's our list. We hope you enjoy it.
Number 10, Sunset Reef, Carlsbad, New Mexico.
The primary attraction here is all about location. Nearby Carlsbad Caverns National Park has no campground of its own, which makes this BLM campground a real find. It even has shaded picnic tables and a very well-kept vault toilet. Not bad for the low, low price of $0. Look for Washington Ranch Road off of National Parks Highway, otherwise known as Route 62. Take note, you cannot see the campground from the highway. Instead, get onto Washington Ranch Road and very quickly you'll come to a right turn on a gravel road. Go about a quarter mile up this road and the campground will come into view.
Number 9, Brazoria Beach, near Surfside Beach, Texas.
This is free beach camping along the Texas Gulf Coast. The beach is wide and flat, and the sand is very compact, so there's no worries about getting stuck in the sand as long as there hasn't been excessive rainfall. As always with beach camping, if you arrive at low tide, don't park too close to the ocean or you may find yourself floating. But there's considerable flat sand well above the high tide mark on this beach. This stretch of free beach is located due south of Houston and southwest of Galveston. It's on the same barrier island as nearby Surfside Beach. Please note, however, that you cannot park overnight within the town of Surfside Beach, so make sure you travel far enough to the northeast to get out of the township limits. There is signage on the beach to help you avoid this mistake.
Number 8, Dunn Creek Flats, Northwestern Montana.
This is a spacious Corps of Engineers campground on the Kootenai River in northwest Montana. This entry on our list comes with an asterisk. It was indeed free for us, but there were posted signs indicating that sometime in 2025, the Corps of Engineers is going to begin charging a fee for this location. This campground comes complete with river and mountain views and a well-maintained vault toilet. This campground sits about halfway between Glacier National Park and the beautiful Coeur d'Alene area of Idaho. It is one of a number of first-come, first-served campgrounds administered by the Corps of Engineers along the Libby Dam.
Number 7, Gray Rocks Reservoir, near Fort Laramie Historic Site, Wyoming.
This is nice waterfront camping with sunset views. There's no light pollution here, so at night you get these great dark skies. It's a convenient spot for touring historical Fort Laramie, as well as a stop in Guernsey, which is one of the spots in the country where you can see the wagon ruts on the Oregon Trail.
Number 6, Mount Roosevelt Road, outside Deadwood, South Dakota.
In the Black Hills, overlooking Deadwood, sits Mount Roosevelt and this beautiful Forest Service camping. There are a number of spots along Mount Roosevelt Road, some of which have great views like this one. If you go, take the eastern entrance to the road, not the western entrance. The road coming in from the east is in far better shape. The road from the west is windy and rutted.
Number 5, Balor Canyon Road, east of Las Cruces, New Mexico.
If your travels take you anywhere near Las Cruces, you owe it to yourself to spend a night on this BLM land and take in the amazing sunset views. There's a terrific hike nearby into Balor Canyon, so this is a great place to chill out and relax after your hike. You are allowed to spend the night at the trailhead, but if you want a little bit more of a wilderness experience, do what we did and travel a little south of the trailhead and look for the dirt road into these campsites. All you're looking for here and all you're getting is a flat patch of dirt, but as you can see, the views are tremendous. Balor Canyon Road is easy to find just east of Las Cruces and just west of the Oregon Mountain Wilderness. Note that once you find the dirt road jutting to the east off Balor Canyon Road, you may want to grab the first suitable site that you see, as the road further in is really only suitable for high clearance vehicles.
Number 4, Blankenship Bridge, outside Glacier National Park, Montana.
This terrific spot is located on Forest Service land very close to the western entrance of Glacier National Park. Located on the bank of the Flathead River, this site gives you the opportunity to chat with other campers and watch rafters and kayakers heading down the river. You can also swim here, and we took a very quick, refreshing dip, but as you can imagine, this water coming down from the glaciers is quite chilly. This bridge over the Flathead is located just southwest of West Glacier. The riverbank is accessed via a dirt service road just west of the bridge. If you go, we highly recommend that you park at the top of the dirt road and walk the 100-yard road to the riverbank first to make sure you're confident that your vehicle can make it. We were able to make it, but it's very rutted and conditions can change in the event of rain.
Number 3, Antelope Springs, east of Grand Tetons National Park, Wyoming.
You'd have to pay way over 7 figures for a house with this kind of view of the Teton Mountains. At this Forest Service campsite, you get it for free. At this beautiful spot, we enjoyed just sitting in our chairs taking in the view. And really, how could you ever get tired of looking at that? If you somehow do get tired of it, just wait for sunset. And then, after sunset, just wait for the Milky Way. There are between 8 and 10 campsites here, but if you come in the summertime, don't roll in after 5 p.m. expecting to find one. As you might imagine, given those views and the proximity to Grand Teton National Park, these sites fill quickly on a first-come, first-served basis. To reach these sites, turn east off of Highway 89 onto Antelope Flats Road. After you pass Mormon Row, look for the left turn onto Shadow Mountain Road. The campsite loop is located about 2.3 miles up this road. If the loop is full, try continuing just to the north past the loop. You'll pass a couple of tent sites, and then after that, a few more RV sites.
Number 2, The Wall, also known as Nomad View, near Badlands National Park, South Dakota.
This is a very popular and very beautiful site along the crest of a high butte. As you can see, the views here are spectacular. This is a great base camp for exploring the national park. There's plenty of room here, as this is a long dirt road along the top of the butte in Buffalo Gap National Grassland. This area can be found just east of Highway 240, which connects Interstate 80 to the national park entrance.
That brings us to our top pick, Wedge Overlook, Little Grand Canyon, Utah.
One look at these pictures and you can see why this landed at the top spot in our list. Here, if you want, you can camp right on the edge of the canyon, or, like us, maybe about 20 feet back. If you camp here, do yourself a favor and be sure to be awake for sunrise, because you're going to want to see the first rays of sunshine hit that canyon in the morning. And in the evening, you might be lucky enough to catch moonrise over the canyon. This camping area is located to the northwest of Arches National Park. There's more than one way to get there, but the best access road is the one about a mile north of Castle Dale. This road in is quite good until the last 6 miles when it becomes a bit washboarded. There are multiple camping locations here as shown by the circles. Note that each one of these circled locations accommodates multiple campers. We chose Area 9 because it is the one that allows you to camp closest to the canyon rim. Another bonus to this particular area is that there's a day use area in the vicinity, and as a result, there's a well-maintained vault toilet. There you have it. Those are our 10 favorite free campsites. As always, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the Amore van icon that just popped up on your screen. See you next time.
We hope you found this helpful, and we'll see you next time here at Amore Van.